Morbid curiosity. This injunction, while sublime to the touch, doesn't activate as if it were subliminal. It indulges in reality. This idea that manufactures itself from the content of character is humane. It is obstruct and it is a title to officer other people to pasteurize their own powers. So to pasteurize powers is a nexus of involvement, but in society, there is no pastures. The pasture is the farm. So once we indulge in the fact that the use of metrics is a commonality of purpose within a hierarchical arrangement, the in- information that we are to be Protestant is carried to the negative purpose of character. So, character is a residual, but also it informs consent to abolition. So, if we are to abolish sin at all, which sin is the praxis of carrying officers to their prescripted lens, the normative thinking process is managed by commercial. And that is a itemization of sorts to the extent that nothing exists for the sole purpose of selling. Selling is a magistrate. It doesn't exist on the inside. It exists for the sole extent that nothing compromises with your environment. Environmentalism exists so that niches of people can complement one another to the outstanding effects of their homeland purchases. So, purchasing power doesn't dwell within the community. It exists to the extent that nobody informs on the supervisor community. So, if a compulsion exists, compelling people to affect the obsolescence of systems bridges gaps between whom and what is a combining member of a Congress. Because Congress is not a community. Congress is a Oscar. It relays a homeopathy rather than a message. So that has to do with the prescriptive and the descriptive to imminent a arousal out of a court. So the court is maintained not for the sake of juring, but for stationing, because the station is not a dilemma. The station is a house of entitling people to trade. So trade is Congress, while the invocation of presidency would then be a municipality of purchasing authority.